So look, bro, we finna get straight into this video. Look, I know y'all love me, I love y'all too, Ghost Gang and all that, but I got a lot of videos to do today, you know what I'm saying, plus a live stream, so we finna get straight into it, but this look like one of them ones. I'm just reading, look at the title, squad. It say, in all cases we've recovered on this channel, this case is by far the most upsetting we've come across. It's finna be good. Get what y'all get to relax, man. Let me get 13,000 likes. Why 13? Because my son's 13, I don't know. Just let me get 13,000. I got a 13-year-old son, which is crazy, bro. 35 with a 13-year-old son. Oh. Love it though, let's go.
In all the cases we've covered on this channel, this case is by far the most upsetting we've come across. What follows is never before seen body cam footage as police make a routine traffic stop and discover a truly chilling scene. We'll also show you exclusive security footage, capturing the victim's last moments alive. But first, an investigative report on what led up to this tragic incident and the many ways it could have been prevented. Be warned, we will be covering the flaws in child protective services surrounding abusive parents and why those services need to focus more on helping the victims in these cases.
Hold on. They said they just had a car pulling down in the garage and said we got the footage, the last scene footage of the victim being alive. So I thought they was talking about somebody in the car. But now they saying, best believe we gonna get across on a CPS, which is Child Protective Services, and why people shouldn't be parents, I guess. Hold on. That's her, squad? Oh, so she the one that did the doing. Oh, so you doing the bending. She the one that did it. I thought she was the one that got. She the one that did the got. This. Ooh-wee.
Cases over their abusers. This may seem straightforward, but domestic situations can become very complicated in cases where the abuser is the parent of a victim. Let's step back a moment and get some background on what exactly led up to this heinous crime. In December of 2015, Julissa Thaler and Tori Hart's child, Eli Kenneth Alejo Hart, was born. However, their relationship quickly went south. Court summons suggest that Julissa has a long history of substance abuse, including suspicions that she exposed Eli to a controlled substance while she was pregnant. The next line in the summons mentions Eli's genetic disorder, Townes-Brock syndrome, which left baby Eli with hearing loss and cleft feet. At this time, Julissa filed police complaints against Tori. She later admitted to the complaints being false, and that because of her mental health issues, she constantly accuses Hart of things that he doesn't do. After years...
That's why I be telling y'all, bro, watch who you watch who you have sex with, man. It's only three things that can come out of that. Either you're gonna get an STD, have a baby, or just have a good time. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I said be careful, because that's only 1 out of 3. The odds are against you, bro. The good time is the one you want, not the STD or the baby. Therefore, if you sleep with somebody, make sure that you look at them as baby mama material, because I promise you, accidents happen and slip-ups happen. And that could be your child's mom in the future, bro. Think about it. Especially when it comes to these females that y'all know is 304s, but she bad. Watch it, fool. The worst thing in the world is to have a baby that the whole hood done ran through. I mean, by a female, that, you know what I'm saying? The whole hood done ran. You don't want them problems. You don't want that embarrassment. You don't. Trust me. I said it like I've been through it, honey. I just seen it a lot. I have. And you don't want that embarrassment, bro. This girl right here is the worst.
Of custody battles and allegations of abuse, Julissa and Tori undergo court-ordered evaluations. For years, Julissa gains custody of Eli, but struggles with homelessness. In October 2020, Dakota County Social Services find Eli at Julissa's decrepit home, naked and without hearing aids. The social worker on scene could not locate shoes or clothes for Eli outside of a single set of pajamas. DCSS found a flooded upper floor bathroom, eggs broken and smeared throughout the main level, and food in various stages of decay.
don't even want to hear the rest, bro. Just what you laying that out. The city better have took Eli from the mom, bro. I told y'all this story. I tell y'all this story all the time. When I was 9 years old, all right? My mama felt like it was one of her sisters. I'm gonna keep it real. Rest in peace to my mama, man. Yeah. But anyway, children's service knocked on our door. They said they was there because they heard that we was getting beat and we didn't have no food in the house, you know what I'm saying? So what they did, swear to God on my kids, came in the house. They had us come to the back room one by one, take off our pants, not our underwear, bro. Take off our pants and our shirt to see if we had like whips and body marks. I mean, abuses on us, you know what I'm saying? Being abused. Then they went to the refrigerator, checked the refrigerator. If we didn't have no food in that refrigerator, they would have took us. CPS would have took us. It was so random. I remember it like it was yesterday. It was so random. Like, anyway, in this case, with all this going on, bro, they just showed the mom up in prison with her mugshot. With all this going on, and CPS didn't take that baby. With all this going on, and she was able to RIP this baby after this, they accounted. You gotta hold them accountable. You got to. You got to.
Around the main floor, Julissa is hospitalized for mental health issues, but Eli is returned to her care afterward. Around 3 months later, Child Protective Services again took Eli and placed Julissa into custody on a mental health and welfare hold. Julissa was presenting signs.
Mind you, squad, this is the third time Child Protective took the child, bro. This is the third time.
Of psychosis and claims that she was here
and gave her back, though. They didn't take it from different people. They didn't take it from the mom, then the dad, then the grandma. No, they keep taking the child from her and then giving it back. These parental rights, when they obviously see this baby ain't being treated right. They see it.
Hearing voices related to self-harm, among other paranoid delusions. This time, Eli was found with matted hair, cuts on his arms, and without his hearing aids. According to a court summons, Dakota County Judge Timothy Wormiger found it contrary to the welfare of Eli to permit him to remain in Julissa's care because of these 8 reasons, which includes Eli's risk of harm, his lack of food, clothing, shelter, and education.
On the third time, though, these are the 8 reasons on the third time they took him, and the judge still gave him back? Lawsuit. I don't even know why I scream lawsuit, because money can't fix this. This little boy is gone. Little Eli is gone, bro. The incompetence of the county and disregarding this fucking case, bro. He'll be all right. He'll be all right.
Along with Julissa's criminal history and psychosis, over the next few years, Julissa again and again proves she's not fit to be a parent. Throughout, Tory continuously signals to officials his concerns, which continue to go unheard. Here are just a few things Julissa has done, according to a court summons and numerous reports. Julissa told a story of dropping Eli's sippy cup off the side of a cliff in Colorado when he was younger. Her solution? She tied a rope to herself and climbed down to get it, leaving Eli unattended, open to the possibility of him falling off the cliff to his death. During visitation, Julissa berated Eli for the problems in her life and relationship, blaming him for the rotten food in her home, even after rotten food continued to exist in her household. After Eli was taken into foster care, Julissa told a social worker she can't eat or sleep and that she was living off Mountain Dew and cigarettes. After Julissa's visitations, Eli would have bathroom accidents, which was not typical for him. Julissa showed Eli disturbing videos she took of cat feces, along with images of naked women. Julissa gifted Eli a smartwatch and would call and text him during Tory's visitation time. In the time Julissa needed to better herself for the court to gain custody of Eli, she had the police called on her over 20 times in a 10-month span. Julissa set up a noise machine in her home because she believed neighbors were spying on her. Julissa submitted numerous false police reports.
Bro, how in the hell did they grant this girl her own child, bro? Which is, anybody can lay down and have a baby, which is a fact, bro, unless you got some kind of medical condition. But what else is a fact, which is, it shouldn't be on the government to watch you or your kid and see if you can take care of your kid, you know what I'm saying? But it's the law, bro. So what, you ain't supposed to be having no kids? So what, you ain't got no job, no money, nowhere to live? You had this baby, now we are obligated to make sure this baby is fed and this baby is alive in a well, like, environment. And they know what's going on, and they didn't. Then you got the baby daddy that keep calling the police, bro. It's why he didn't get custody of the baby. And then once your baby end up gone, bro, you just sitting there stupid. All you hear is people like me, my dumb ass, talking about some lawsuit, bro. That ain't gonna fix nothing. Your baby gone. Your baby gone.
Reports of Tori claiming he was stalking her and was on methamphetamines. Both these accusations and more were disproven. During DCSS visits to her home, Julissa was found to be raising ducks in her living space, despite her attempts to hide them during inspections. 2 separate landlords kicked her out for causing problems. Julissa reportedly drove erratically when dropping Eli off at school, speeding on multiple occasions, and supposedly left tire marks on school grounds. While at school, Eli told teachers he didn't sleep the night before when he was with Julissa. His behavior also reportedly dropped dramatically at school when he was under her care. Julissa lied to the court about buying tickets to Disney World and did so in hopes that it would expedite the custody process to allow her to leave the state with Eli. Julissa stole prescription drugs, and during court-ordered drug test, she consistently failed. She also failed to keep up with court-ordered therapy sessions and parenting classes for over a year, and was given multiple 60-day extensions by the court to fulfill those requirements. Throughout all of Julissa's troublesome actions, Tori voiced his concerns for years to officials for the sake of Eli's safety. According to a court summons, here's some communications Tori sent to officials about his custody case and Julissa's actions. I do have concerns with her mental state that she could do something drastic. The whole purpose of this is to protect Eli, yet I feel he is now being put at risk. What kind of damage is this doing to Eli? This is terrifying to me and upsets me that Eli continues to have to go through this. How is this okay? How will Dakota County monitor Eli's safety and well-being now? Right. Eli is in danger every day he is with her. My son is not safe with her. Who is protecting Eli? Even Eli's caregiver addressed concerns to officials saying, I feel so bad for Eli. I feel he will be injured or worse being back with his mom. Due to Julissa's false allegations against Tori, he agreed to comply with a safety and permanency plan in order to secure permanent custody of Eli. This included completing domestic violence and parenting classes.
So you mean to tell me everything that he's submitting in concern of his own child being hurt and possibly RIP went unnoticed? But this lady that's crazy who keep getting her baby took by CPS filed a whatever against him, and they making him go through a class and making him go through all this but they don't, what, bro? It's always the male that they get, he get the shit end of the stick. I'm being 100. This case is crazy. This case is crazy, bro. When Jake sent me the video, I'm showing somewhere up in here and they finna show it. They actually got footage of what she did, squad. Let me play this video.
Randomized drug testing, a mental health assessment, and adhering to an order for protection. In contrast to Julissa, Tori fulfilled all requirements. DCSS reported positive visitations with...
And to make Melissa happy, what? In contrast to Melissa, he fulfilled all requirements to make her happy, huh? What did she fulfill? To make her happy, huh?
Tori, noting Eli's happiness, energy, and enjoyment during their time together. According to a court summons, DCSS reports can be quoted that, during these visits with Mr. Hart, Eli is noticeably smiling, talkative, energetic, and he seems to enjoy them. Despite the countless negative reports on Julissa and the positivity and capability of parenting shown by Tori, the court system continually pushed for reunification of the child with their mother over the father. Fast forward to March 2022. Tori filed for custody of Eli in Hennepin County Court, possibly to change the jurisdiction due to concerns about the current court's handling of the case. However, Hennepin Court said they couldn't grant custody due to the ongoing case in Dakota County, and could only move forward if the Chips case were to be dismissed. Within days, the court moved to dismiss the Chips file. Unbelievably, on May 4th, 2022, the same defendant who filed all those negative reports against Julissa pushed to remove Eli from court supervision and into reunification with Julissa. Reports made on a later date cited the defendant had no immediate concern for Eli's physical well-being at the time. At this point, Eli had been in foster care for 466 days. Despite the recorded evidence that Julissa was not fit to parent Eli, Dakota County Judge Tim Wormiger removed Eli from the county's protection on May 10, 2022. Court summons show that a Dakota County social worker and one of Eli's court-appointed guardians both recommended that Julissa be reunified with her son. Adding more devastation to this case, a hearing was set for the very next day on May 11th as an opportunity for Tory to raise immediate concern.
Bro, do y'all know it's legal for you if you don't want your baby? You can pick him up like, oh my God, I made a mistake. He's crying too much. Take him to the fire department. No charges, no nothing, bro. You throw your baby in the trash can, them charges. You do something else to your baby, that's charges. They won't get you for kidnapping. They won't get you for... You can leave that baby there miscellaneous. They ain't never gotta ever know who you is, squad. Ever. But instead you do this. It's nothing your kid can do. You're the mom. It's nothing your kid can do. Your kid can do to make you that mad to where you feel like you gotta off them. I can't imagine doing that to my kids, bro. What's up with the punishment? They be up there melting. They feel like their world is over if you take their stream, they Xbox, they PlayStation, they what? Make them eat fruit, vegetables, and water all day. That's torture to kids, squad. I'm telling y'all, you ain't got to do all this. You don't.
Concerns to prevent the reunification. Unfortunately, the hearing was canceled, robbing Tory of this valuable opportunity. 6 days later, on May 17th, receipts show Julissa would purchase a shotgun with what was likely dozens of rounds, along with a revolver. The receipt even thanks her by name for the purchase. Just 3 days later, on May 20th, 2022, Julissa would be found driving a vehicle that was missing a tire and had its back window smashed open. Officers would soon pull her over.
What the hell? Yeah, they got her here. Yeah, it's the footage he was talking about. Now, what's something is wrong with this bitch? We knowing about the story, bro. We knowing about the story, bro. She didn't take her, like, she did not take that car in the middle of nowhere, shot out the back window, and shot out the tire and start driving. Her dumb ass used that gun on her, you know what, her seed. The baby probably still in the car. She knowing the car beat up and she still thinks she can get away with it. It probably is something wrong with her mental up here. I'm keeping it 100 with y'all. Something wrong with her mental, bro. And if you bought 2 of them to get rid of this county, what they say, Dakota County, South Dakota County? This is good to open the door and shut.
After a few minutes, 2 officers approach her vehicle from either side. According to police reports, the officers noticed shotgun shells, blood in the vehicle, and on Julissa herself, and what appeared to be gunshot holes in the back of the car seat. Julissa herself seems overly calm about the whole situation. According to police reports, she claimed the blood on her came from removing a tampon. Other suspicious claims were also made.
It came from removing a tampon. Do y'all hear this, squad? She said it came from removing a tampon. Do y'all hear this, squad? In the car seat, bullet holes in the car seat, the back window was blown out. I think she was so scared to do what she did straight in front of that kid, she went behind the car and did it to the kid, bro. Why would her back window be blown out? Why would she have holes in the back of the car seat? That baby didn't even know what hit him. Talking about a tan, nobody bleed out. It's crazy, bro.
By Julissa, as seen from this limited body cam footage.
There is no tire there. All right. There's what?
There's blood all over the car.
Traffic violation. I have a broken windshield and I'm missing a tire because some kids were shooting at my car. I had some.
What looks like blood in there?
It's not blood, it's deer meat. I had a big bag of, there's a farm around here that does deer meat and hamburgers. So.
Shotgun shells all over this.
Deer meat.
Despite the incredibly questionable
Deer meat. You off your kid and say it's deer meat. She ain't scared, bro. It's something, and I say this all the time. Don't do nothing crazy and go ahead and blame it on that mental whoop-de-whoop, but there's something wrong with this bitch. I promise y'all, I say it all the time. Why every time somebody do something evil, when they get to court, they want to use that mental they evil, bro. But this right here, I'm gonna judge a character, bro. She crazy. She is crazy.
scene the officers discovered Julissa in, the officers decided to release her, personally chauffeuring her a ride home to her apartment. The officers who work in Hennepin County, home to Minneapolis, also may have feared getting a complaint from the woman, factoring into their decision-making. According to...
I understand all that, but when you at the scene and somebody driving on the road with shells in the car, blood in the car, blown out tire, busted window. Obviously, a crime was committed right here, bro. You don't search the car. You don't search the car. Y'all take her word for it. Y'all should have known she was lying. She should have been in handcuffs when she said, oh, all this blood is from tampons. It came from tampons, bro. That wasn't iffy to y'all? Then y'all take her home? If that kid is in the trunk, this is crazy. If that baby is in the trunk, whew.
The news reports, the search warrant for Julissa's vehicle indicated the police released her because she was growing impatient, cold, and refused to sit in the squad. Back at the blood-soaked vehicle, officers developed probable cause and did a deeper search of the vehicle.
Holy. We got a body. All right, let's cover.
Stupid.
According to reports, officers rushed back to the apartment where they just dropped Julissa off. They discovered she was no longer there. She left a washing machine running with what was later determined to be filled with the clothes she was just wearing. Soon after, officers located Julissa leaving the area on foot, and she was placed under arrest. Officers then observed that she had what appeared to be brain matter in her hair. Based off witness statements and off the physical damage her vehicle left on the road, officers were able to track the past movements of the vehicle. Along this route, they found multiple locations where blood and brain matter had been discarded. One dumpster had a bloody child booster seat that had sustained damage from a shotgun blast. In another dumpster, officers located a backpack, blood, bone, and what appeared to be more brain matter.
Did she do this right when she picked him up from school? Why is the backpack still in the car? Kids don't leave a backpack. Kids don't leave their backpack in the car, bro. When you pick up your kids from school and y'all get home, they got homework, you know what I'm saying? So she did this right after school. That baby was so scared. That's schoolwork. That's schoolwork.
We've elected to not show the photos containing blood or human remains. In court, more shocking evidence would come out against Julissa. According to a source from CARE 11, these are some of the search terms from Julissa's browser history, which includes how much blood can a 6-year-old lose, how life insurance investigates a death claim, and how much does life insurance pay for a dead child, among other damning searches. It was later determined that Julissa had shot Eli 9 times in the head and torso area of his body, likely while he was strapped in his car seat. Thorough work by police and detectives also uncovered surveillance video showing Eli being escorted by Julissa in the moments prior to his murder. The video, which shows the boy smiling and playing, would tragically be the last video of the child. At one point, Julissa's own grandmother and father even disagreed with the handling of the custody case leading up to the murder. Julissa's grandmother claimed Tori doesn't have a mean bone in his body, and said of her granddaughter Julissa that she is good at...
Why does she get to go to court instead of they just giving her the chair or firing squad? Why? That baby didn't ask to be here, bro. Did you do it because you mad at the dad? You sick bitch. Like, why, bro? Why? I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get this.
At manipulating people, and I blame the court system for not helping her out. We all told the social workers that she needs to be institutionalized, not just for a month, but maybe for a year or more. But nobody listened. Julissa's father said, I gave the judge her detailed mental health history. I told him that she was displaying paranoia and auditory hallucinations. I said I feared for Eli's safety. It all fell on deaf ears. Julissa did not mince words with how she felt about the situation.
Scholar, you have a right to speak this morning if you'd like. You don't have any obligation to speak, but if you'd like to choose to speak, now's the time.
They say it's wrong
to do
to wish
it.
death on people.
say something.
Go ahead.
I'm innocent.
What?
Y'all, you're garbage.
That's all you're on.
I'm innocent, F you all, and y'all garbage. You serious, bro? She ain't dead. And I got money. I can put a hit out on this bitch. Bro. She's gonna say F everybody and you. It's crazy. How religious are you? Are you too religious to wish death upon her? Are you? KTB's in the chat right now. What that mean, Ghost? Kill a bitch. KTB's in the chat right now. I better have 10,000 comments. If not, you agree with this shit. KTB's in the chat right now.
Clearly,
bro.
Julissa's lawyer isn't too happy about her choice of words.
Ms. Scholar, I don't know that that's appropriate here.
Sorry, I told you what somebody else can.
Julissa Thaler was sentenced with first-degree predetermined murder and second-degree intentional murder for shooting Eli no less than 9 times. She has received life in prison without the possibility of parole. Currently, Tori is in the process of suing the defendants and a caretaker of Eli, who continue to suggest reuniting Eli with Julissa.
So she get to still live. She can still live. Life without parole. A lot of people that never been in jail, they look at that as bad. Jail is not that bad, bro. After she's going to be adapted. She's going to be adapted, especially when she deal with her faith that I'm going to be here forever. Like, I'm going to be here forever, and I'm never, ever getting out. She's going to adapt, bro. And it's going to be home to her. It's going to be normal to her. And they ain't letting her get out after 5 years. It's crazy. It's crazy, squad. This is crazy, bro. This is crazy.
That outcome is yet to be determined. Unfortunately, this is not the only case of this nature that was mishandled by Minnesota, and more specifically Dakota County and Ramsey County Child Support Services. Most recently, Child Protective Services has again come under scrutiny after allowing a parent with a violent history custody of his children. In this case, it was a father who won custody and would later go on to shoot and kill 2 Burnsville police officers and a firefighter with a rifle on Sunday, February 18, 2024, while 7 of his children were with him. The standoff ended when the father took his own life. This interview, conducted by a source from Care 11, shows the frustrations that the mother of some of the children has with the way her custody case was handled.
Even though their dad is this monster, that's still their father. They had unconditional love for him. And it hurts me because it's like somebody's so evil like that and they still get all the love.
Oh, okay. I thought he did something to his kids. I want to speak up on that, but it ain't enough time for me to. Offer yourself in front of your kids is crazy. Like, it's different from what this bitch did, though. She, KT, or in the chat, squad. KTB, man, I'll get that y'all tomorrow, 100.